How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. And it's all the news, all the time. We've got some interesting stuff come out today. We're looking at The Grey Man. It's a new Netflix film. It's an action film. And it's got Ryan Gosling, brilliant, Chris Evans and Ana de Armas. And they're going head to head in an explosive and expensive, I like that, that's my favourite type of film, thriller from the Russo brothers. It's on Netflix now. It got released onto Netflix today, the 22nd. And this is from CNET, which is your guide to a better future. I'm always dubious about these corporate sort of mottos. But anyway, there we have Ryan Gosling himself with his little sort of break in the old skin up there, looking all sort of scruffily at the moment. That's a new word I just made up. So they're saying that's more like it, following a string of wildly popular but not very good action movies such as Red Notice and Extraction. Hey, I liked Extraction. I thought it was great. Netflix delivers with The Grey Man, which is the American spelling of grey, Gray, not the British spelling, which is Grey. Streaming now. So there you go. If you've got Netflix, jump on that. This rip-roaring, star-powered spy romp from the Russo brothers throws all the money at the screen. That's what I like. As Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans go head-to-head. Sounds good to me. In some theatres and streaming on Netflix from Friday, today, July 22nd. The Grey Man opens with Gosling in prison 2 decades ago. Wisecracking, classic. Billy Bob Thornton's unflappable CIA spook. We get it, you're glib, Thornton responds. But as Gosling contemplates a life of murder for the government, his eyes soften mournfully. Ah, so sad. And when we catch up to Gosling in the modern day, now a slick killing machine, known only as Sierra 6, that's a good name, he's a jaded shell, only good for dispatching nameless bad actors. Is that literally or figuratively? Who got on the wrong side of Uncle Sam. Except he finds himself at odds with his calculating boss after he refuses to endanger a child. Oh, that old one again, the old chestnut. Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, what's this? In this, the year 2022, we're still making movies about assassins who go rogue because they won't kill a kid. I mean, yeah, I've seen that many times myself. I think, what was the last one I saw that with? I can't remember. I'll have to come back on that. Okay, fine. So anyway, Gosling comes into conflict with Chris Evans, unhinged mercenary, as they're both set out to retrieve a vital USB drive. The old classic McGuffin. Yeah. So hang on. No, I'm not having it. A USB drive. After 60 years of James Bond on screen, after 6 Mission Impossible movies, a spy movie hinges on a thumb drive. Yeah, this is the classic MacGuffin, as a little note of what MacGuffins are. MacGuffins are used in stories as something to drive the story forward. They are essentially things the characters want or are chasing that actually to the story aren't important, if that makes sense. Because you never actually get to see them afterwards. In this, we've got some examples here. The Big Lebowski, you've got the dude's rug, you've got this guy. In the Harry Potter series, they're chasing after the Horcruxes all the time, and that drives the story forward. What else we got? The Ark of the Covenant, constantly looking for the MacGuffin, which is the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Infinity Stones, the Holy Grail. So yeah, you're constantly searching for something or chasing after something, and it drives the story forward. It's a classic MacGuffin. The key example is the Maltese Falcon. This is where the term was first coined, I think. The briefcase in Pulp Fiction, they're constantly after the briefcase. We don't know what's in it. Doesn't matter, it's a MacGuffin. Rosebud, it's that snow globe thing. And the big one, obviously, is the One Ring. So that's the most important MacGuffin out there. One ring to rule them all, and in the darkness bind them, in the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie, as we know. So if we have a little look back here, so it's a thumb drive, it's a MacGuffin. So yeah, on paper, The Grey Man has all the elements of a formulaic spy genre, and I do mean all the elements. There are about 4 movies worth of stuff going on. Brilliant. That's what I want. I want explosions, car crashes, things going bang, shooting. I want all the stuff. Thumb drives, brilliant. A kidnapped niece. Oh, nieces. What's with nieces getting kidnapped all the time? Bureaucrats, who are the real villains, as always. Wet teams, oh, even that's just a cliche. Striding across airfields in body armour, classic. Action scenes, cutting to analysts, panicking in front of walls of monitors. We've all seen that. We all love that. Tense phone calls in skyscrapers, brilliant. Rooftop helipads and secure lines, and guys making the bullets fall out of a gun before the other guy can shoot them. I don't know about that one, but yeah, they all sound good to me. So I think this is all driving. They're going for sequels. That's the whole mission here. They're going to set this up, and they're going to go for sequels like James Bond, and we're going to have The Grey Man 2. Electric Boogaloo. That's what we're going to have. So that's what sets The Grey Man apart from formulaic plods like Extraction or Amazon's Turgid Without Remorse. From the opening scene in which Gosling goes into battle in a crisp scarlet suit, there's an interesting choice, twirling a water pistol, right? How? To his silent, silhouetted dispatching of a platoon of bodyguards with whatever cutlery comes to mind. That reminds me of John Wick. The flick has swagger to burn. Don't be fooled by the title. There's nothing grey about the lush cinematography, kinetic camera work, and playful music. It is a bit of a weird title, to be honest. It's got 1960s, 1970s vibes, the Ipcris Files and that sort of thing. It's not your modern jazzy sort of Max Slaughter Explosion Ninja 3 or something. On Rotten Tomatoes, or you say tomato and I say tomato, and you say potato and I say potato, because no one says potato. The Grey Man, PG-13, interesting choice. It's 2022, it's 2 hours and 9 minutes, so it's not too long, not too short. Audience score 90%, that's rock solid. And the critics, they're not loving it at all. They think it's terrible. But that is a good sign to me, because people like it. Like yourself, like my good self, we're people, 90%. If you're a professional person who thinks about the deconstruction of the storytelling arc, then yeah, it's probably 50%. So whichever you want. Do you want popcorn, or do you want deconstruction of the reality of the subconscious? Blah 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 blah. 50%. So that's what you got. So who's actually in the thing, in the cast? You got this guy. You got that guy, Chris Evans. You got her. You got this guy. Any names and faces springing out that are of great interest to anyone? I thought that was Johnny Depp then. Nope. La-da-da. You got some people. All sorts of people going on. Maybe you know some of these, maybe you don't. You're going to know there's some of them up here. So there you go. Quite interesting. And so that's all nice. And don't forget, we've got a sponsor for the channel. Can't believe it, we've got a sponsor these days. We're living the dream, we are. I tell you, living the dream. Who's the sponsor? It's only 80s Tees. Get yourself a t-shirt. Lord of the Rings, brilliant. You can be a hobbit. You can guarantee to be free from defects. Well, I don't know about that guy. Bilbo Baggins, brilliant. Trient. The best, I don't know what that means. Prancing Pony, that'd be great. So if you fancy getting yourself an 80s t-shirt, they've got cartoons, they've got everything. They're sponsoring the channel. I'm living the dream here. Thundercats, go! Hug Dealer, brilliant. I love D&D ones. Ghostbusters, that's my favourite. See all these fonts, yeah. So if you fancy getting yourself a t-shirt, they've got a deal on it. It supports the channel. And, they've got wrestling ones. Let's have a look at the wrestling ones. Macho Man, Randy Savage. There he is. That guy. And, have they got Hulk? There's the Hulkamania. Brilliant. What else they got? So they got all these t-shirts. There seems to be all Randy Savage, actually. It does. Holster, brilliant. Get yourself a t-shirt and supports the channel. And apart from that, if you liked what you heard, probably not, but press the like button anyway, because why not? And subscribe for more crazy content and movie reviews. And apart from that, I will see you guys later.